What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Appreciate people jumping in midday here. Trying to iron out a couple of technical difficulties, but I'm going to continue a little bit of a grind here in my Ash playthrough in Pokémon Red. Quick little recap for those who are new and just joined during the daytime here today. Last night I started a new Pokemon Red playthrough. The whole goal is I could only use Pokemon that Ash used during the Season 1 anime. And I'm going to continue that here today. Last night, we grinded out a team of early Ash Pokemon. We have Pidgey. Hopefully it turns to Pidgeotto soon. Picked up Pikachu. Grinded out heavily Caterpie all the way to Butterfree, which is not that easy, to be candid. We had to go grind in that patch of grass for a long time, but we finally got it. It got Confusion that helped us beat Brock, because the first gym is actually pretty rough in Red, especially when you go with Charmander to start. I think everyone probably already knows that. But again, the goal is to continue down Ash Season 1 path here. And in this playthrough, I'm hoping to at least get through this little patch here, and then also Mount Moon, and maybe we can even get way up to the Nugget Bridge and the trainers up there, and maybe set ourselves up for Misty if we have time. So, gonna run through this playthrough again. Feel free to hang out, chat, make fun of me. But we're gonna be doing some grinding today. Let's have some fun. I actually probably should have Pikachu first. I gotta get Pikachu leveled up, because Pikachu needs the levels, because Pikachu can't take a hit at all. So let's get him going. And if we're gonna be fighting some Pidgeys here, Thundershock should be good for that. The electric flying type. But yeah, this playthrough this session's probably gonna be a little bit of a getting that XP from all the trainers around here, and then getting through Mount Moon, which is good. Get my team into a good spot. Hopefully we're not grinding too much like we were doing last night. We spent a lot of time grinding that Pokemon last night, but I think the team is set up for success now. Again, the whole reason I'm doing this, again, if you're new here, there's a part 1, but the whole reason I'm doing this is I definitely got very nostalgic when I saw the Fire Red and Leaf Green announcements from Nintendo. If you're on social media, I'm sure you're getting hit with the same stuff, but I'm obviously excited for Leaf Green and Fire Red coming out. Yeah, hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, the Brock grind is actually pretty rough. But, you know, we did it. I died once, I'm not gonna lie. I got the death counter up there on the screen. I did die once, not proud of it, but hey, happens. Had to adjust the strategy, and that's why I'm excited to play through as Ash, because I think I'm going to have to adjust strategy a lot. Probably a stupid question, but does anyone know when I heard they're releasing Fire, so I saw that they're releasing Fire Red and Leaf Green for the Switch. Are they going to be charging for that, or is that going to be part of the expansion pass that's online? Probably should look that up. It's probably a dumb question, because I feel like if I have to ask if they're charging for Pokemon, it's probably a dumb question. The answer's probably yes, but I don't know. I have to look into that. I think someone just hit me with something. Hey man, I appreciate that. Wow. Again, I appreciate you guys dropping by. Thanks for the super. Appreciate that a ton, man. Thank you. Actually didn't have my second screen. I didn't even see who it was. I will definitely shout you out and drop you in the comments, though, for sure. But welcome. I think the hardest part of this run, like I'm saying, that's why I have Tauros up on the screen for those who are new. Oh, did it get censored, man? I apologize. I'll definitely look into it and throw it back up. I'll call you out in the stream tonight, for sure. I apologize if that got messed up. I'll put it up on the screen later. Promise to make up for that. Apologies for that. Alright, we get quick attack now. So my team's starting to come along. I feel like my team needs just a little bit of versatility. These tackles and sand attacks, not so great. Not so great. Try to remember, is Pidgeotto must be 16, I want to assume. I feel like 16 is like a magical, or a common rather, level up, or evolution number. One of the things I was thinking about as I got off stream yesterday, and I'm going to have to really think through this, is I don't know who I'm going to teach Surf to. My plan for a water Pokemon was to have Krabby and Kingler, because Ash had Krabby and Kingler in Season 1. But I was looking it up, and I don't know if he can learn Surf. I hope he can. If he can, that's going to be my Surf. But if you ever want to trick AI, ask him what Pokemon moves are learned at what level on Gen 1, because AI is very smart, but is definitely not good at giving you the correct moveset level learn-ups. Yeah, Lass and Bugcatcher. I don't know why. Also, too, if you notice some of the trainers, they have like the male or female sign next to their name. It's just I don't know why that is. All right, Pikachu's coming along too. When Pikachu learns Quick Attack, it'll be good, and I hope to get some TMs I can give to Pikachu. But the biggest problem with Pikachu, and you're kind of seeing it here, he's just so weak. He can't take hits, so I'm gonna have to figure out a strategy with Pikachu here, because he just can't take hits. Oh, Gambler instead of Gamer? I didn't know that. Was that considered kind of bad for kids back in the day or something, so they changed it? Alright, Pikachu leveled up. Charmander is good. Ekans. It's the first time seeing an Ekans in this game. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I think every water type should be able to learn Surf, right? Like, I hope it's wrong. I saw multiple sources. I gotta find a good source of truth for what levels Pokemon learn what moves. I feel like I might have to go bust out my strategy guide from way back in the day. It isn't. I have it. It's just in rough shape, but I feel like that might be needed. Never thought I'd break that thing out again, but it's like I feel like a lot of the information about Pokemon has got lost in time a little bit. I see if you go onto Twitch and YouTube, you'll see a lot of AI playing Pokemon. So you'd think that if I ask ChatGPT at what level does Pikachu learn certain moves, it could give me the right answer, but it gives you all sorts of wrong answers. Try it out. Yeah, the Krabby also has some like kind of meme moves. That move Guillotine, I think it's like a 30% hit chance, but if it hits, you 1-KO people. So I was trying to think of some kind of fun strategy around Guillotine, because that could be a move that might come in handy. I mean, hit KO sounds awesome, but the 33% hit chance, maybe I get lucky, maybe I get some good RNG, I don't know. I feel like maybe you gotta use a status effect. So like maybe you hit it with Pikachu's Thunder Wave and paralyze it, and then try a bunch of Guillotines or something. Yeah, I totally agree about the seeing your first episode in the television anime. I used to watch it before school, literally like every day, and after school. But what a time to be alive during Pokemania. Like I couldn't get enough of anything Pokemon. I'd buy it all. I'd beg my parents for it all. Like toys, cards, games, Happy Meals. The Happy Meals at Burger King and McDonald's, they'd give you toys with it too. I went crazy with the trading cards. I still have a lot of the trading cards still to this day, my original ones. A lot of first editions. A lot of Fossil, Jungle, and base set cards. I have tons of them, so I kept them. Happy my mom preserved those. But I was into it all. Oh, so you have to be faster? Okay, maybe that's the trick with Guillotine then. Okay, that's good to know. I feel like Pikachu probably needs the levels first, because like for him to be viable, he's got to be able to take a hit, and it's just, I mean, he's just kind of like made of glass. I know his defense is so low, but I'm not going to evolve him into Raichu, so he's going to need some levels to make up for that gap. Not that it's going to help that much. Oh, you think that the devs made Ash of Season 1 weak on purpose? For like a little extra challenge or something? It's possible. Very hard to catch too. I'm telling you. Once we get to Safari Zone, I think we're all gonna see how ridiculous it is to catch Tauros. Oh no, Mom! Your parents chucked them out. That stinks. My mom, I don't want to call her a hoarder, but she definitely kept a lot of. She keeps lots of stuff, and luckily, one of the things that she kept was my entire childhood collection of toys and Pokemon cards. So I was pretty thankful for that when I found my original binder of all my holographics. I actually have almost an entire full set of the base set of the original versions of Pokemon cards. Might show that in a video sometime. Maybe just post it on social media or something like that. The only card I'm missing is actually a holographic base set Blastoise, which I could probably pick up pretty easily. That's the only one I'm missing. I have a complete set of the base set Pokemon cards. Alright. This little... I'm going to hit every single trainer here. Because one thing I noticed going back in these games, especially when you're trying to do these challenges, like XP is not abundant, right? So hitting all the trainers, soaking up XP is important. I mean, the good thing is that I will only have a select team here, so I'm not going to be introducing new people, so all the XP can go to my focused team. But still, it doesn't... not a lot of XP available to you if you don't want to do the wild Pokemon grind, which I kind of want to avoid a little bit. And if anyone's in the chat waiting for me to comment back on comments on my recent videos, I apologize. I've been trying to find some time to get to everyone's comments, but some of the videos, the comments are just in abundance, and I mean, it's awesome. But I try to respond to every single comment on my videos, and I've been trying to catch up. I mean, not a great excuse. I'm sitting here playing Pokemon, but I promise to respond to every and all comments. It's just a little hard to keep up with the amount of comments coming in, which is pretty cool to see. But I promise to reach out to everyone. All right. So let's. Actually, I'll let Pikachu get some XP here. Youngster. Oh man, I'm not using. I probably should just hit Pikachu with a potion or something. All right, send Charmander back out. Charmander's about to evolve. Pretty close. I'd so much rather trainer battles, though, than have to grind wild Pokemon. I know some of these trainer battles are just kind of a grind, too, but I don't know. At least you're getting more XP. Okay, that's actually a good point. I will definitely bust out Butterfree in Mount Moon. How was Ash surfing around in Season 1? I know he had Lapras in the Orange Islands, but I don't think that counts. Because Orange Islands isn't technically Season 1, it's technically, I guess, Season 2, right? So I don't want to use Lapras. Lapras is a little overpowered in this game. It'll technically make the challenge easier. Alright, let's heal up. See, clean up any trainers that are left in that route. And then make our way into Mount Moon. Yeah. I mean, he's on the SSN, so maybe that's how they're saying he was getting around. I got that guy down there. Is this my last trainer here? I think it is. And you know what? I think the next patch of grass is where I can find my Mankey. I think that's the right way, the correct place to find Mankey. I sat for about 30 minutes in the night 1 stream trying to figure out where Mankey was. He was not on the road to the Indigo Plateau. I'm just trying to get some Pikachu, some extra bulkiness here. We're going to need him for Misty. And there's a couple moves that can hit him pretty hard. Especially with that Starmie, Staryu combo. I think it's like level, I think it's a high level, like mid-20s too. So gotta beef him up so he can take a hit. All right, let's look for a Mankey. Pretty sure Mankey's here. Maybe I get Mankey in the first try? Nope. No such luck. No such luck. All right. Is this a trainer? All right. Yeah, Ash was in Kanto pretty much all of Season 1. Jigglypuff. All right. The Jigglypuff Gen 1 sprite is pretty crazy looking. Oh no. Alright, well. Oh, there's no early Mankey? I swear he was in this patch of grass over here. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Misty Starmie's level 21. Alright. So, we're gonna have to make sure Pikachu can take a hit or two. Good news is Pikachu's fast. So, he can get his attacks off pretty quickly. I think we can get Mankey in this grass. Wait, let me just hold on. You know what? Maybe I can. I think I'm Route 3. No, I think you guys are right. I don't think you can get Mankey here. If you didn't have the strategy guide, how did you get information on which Pokemon was where? Okay, so yeah, we'll lay off the Mankey search again so I don't get caught here for another half hour looking for something that doesn't exist. That's the beauty of Pikachu right there. He's always fast. He's fast, so he can always get that first attack off. So on super effective moves, it's great. Why do I think Mankey is like in this grass and the grass before? I seriously... I don't know where that's coming from. But I swear in one of the games you can get Mankey a little earlier. Is there a hidden Pokeball here? No, there isn't. I'm wrong. You're probably right. It's probably yellow version. Blurred memories. And yeah, seriously, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. Yeah, not until Route 5. All right, so we'll hold off. I don't want to get caught in that loop again. What's she have to say? Extra Pokemon? Well, we don't have any extra yet. 6 Pokeballs. Alright. I am. Yeah. So let's not get caught in that same loop again. This guy right here is trying to rip you. This guy tries to rip you off, right? I remember when I first bought... We're not going to buy Magikarp. No. I want to, though. Gyarados would be pretty sweet. Gyarados was always on my team. He was one of my favorite Pokemon. But not for this run. Alright, let's keep it moving. We are at Mount Moon. What do I have up first? Pikachu. Okay. I think the team's pretty strong. I feel good about it. Okay. Suspicious men in the cave are in the cave. What about you? Bug guy. Man, I hope he doesn't poison me. Let's hit him with a Thunder Wave. But I guess we're right at the entrance, so even if he does poison us, we can just go heal. This cave can be a little bit of a grind. And I'm not using items in battle, so if my Pokemon faint, they're done. I'm going to use potions outside of battle, just so I don't have to walk out every 2 seconds. But I'm not using any items in battle. I guess I don't even need a Thunder Wave this thing. Just gonna harden. My whole goal in Mount Moon is just to get Pikachu some good experience. He's not going to be useful against the... Okay, I got a potion. That's good. He's not going to be useful at... during the ground type, like biker guys that are in here, but he will be useful against the Zubats that are all here, for sure. Clefairy. So I thought Ash did have a Gyarados at some point in the anime. But it's actually James. Team Rocket, so James is the one who gets scammed by someone paying for a Magikarp. He gets mad. He kicks the Magikarp, and it becomes Gyarados. And I think Ash becomes friends with Gyarados, but doesn't actually catch him. The sleep mechanic in the game was OP back in the day. I don't think anyone we have is going to have any mechanics like that, sadly. Wow, this Clefairy's tough. Level 14, I guess. The trainers that have that, like, one Pokemon that's a high level always gives you a little extra challenge. Let me heal up my guys. Actually, you know what? I'll save the potions. I'm just gonna go walk out and heal everyone up before we get deep into the cave. Zubat. I always used to think Zubat had skis on for his legs. Oh, he's sleeping. Come on, Pikachu, wake up. Yeah, because I was thinking about it. I looked it up, and I thought Ash also caught a Haunter at some point. But he doesn't actually ever catch the Haunter. He just becomes friends with it. So, technically, I can't use a Haunter. Which would be helpful, because Sabrina is one of the hardest gym leaders in the whole game. With the Psychic Pokemon. Because they're so overpowered in Gen 1. I can't wait till I have a few TMs as well, so I can start maybe working on a little bit of a move set for my guys. Right now I only have Bide, which is not really, I don't think, going to help anyone. Maybe Mankey when we get him. So I'm pretty sure, Andrew, you said it was Route 5. So when do I get to Route 5? So this is Route 4. It's 24. Sea Cottage. So it's after Misty. Okay. All right. Lots of Zubats. I guess one strategy could be to use a bunch of repels in here, but I mean, I'm pretty sure the Thunder Shock is going to be super effective against these guys, so might as well just take the extra XP for Pikachu as we walk through the cave. Man, this I'm not gonna lie, this music is nostalgic. Bringing back some memories of me sitting in the after-school program just playing this game with my buds. I was trying to remember, did the original Game Boy have a headphone jack in it? I know it had a speaker on it, so obviously that's how you heard the music, but I was trying to remember if the original Game Boy had headphones that you could plug in. May have came later. Super nerd. Oh, he's got the... He has the electrical types. So we can't... Okay, I can't really do anything with this. Actually, this is a bad move. He's a flyer, isn't he? Well, we're committed at this point. Luckily, he's just tackling me. I figured Magnemite would have had a Thunder Shock or something he could hit me with. But I don't know. I don't think the Butterfree's considered flying, maybe? Maybe he's not. I think he's just a bug. I'm not gonna find out, though. Let's switch into Charmander. Alright. So, okay, so no, yeah, we didn't get a headphone for a while. So actually, no, I have a Game Boy Color in front of me, and that has a little headphone jack to it. Okay, so they did have headphone jacks. Good, okay. And it's not like you're using like the Apple iPhone headphones either that were stylish. If you plugged in headphones, you had those big over-the-head headphones, portable headphones from back in the day. The one they still give out on airplanes. Lots of bug catchers still kicking around. Yeah, leech life. If you use leech life correctly, you can just use it as like a stall tactic. Mega Drain did the same thing. It's obviously even better. Leech Seed is another one that does that too. So you had to have like a sleep powder and a leech seed, just stay alive forever, especially in like a high defensive Pokemon, like a Venusaur. Oh. Click that too fast. Oh, that's fair, yeah. The over-the-head headphones. I didn't think of that. Let's see what these Pokeballs are. I forget. We've got rare candy. I don't know. I don't think Ash used rare candies, so I'd feel a little dirty using it. Although I'd like to use it. Oh, Leech Seed. Yeah, Leech Seed toxic. That's a toxic move. Escape rope. Did I fight her yet? Nope. I don't think Ash used rare candies, so I think I'm gonna hold off. Sadly. This is for Charmander. Get that type advantage. Oh, Absorb is another one. Forgot about Absorb. Same thing. Same moveset. I think that's all the life-stealing movesets. Bellsprout. Look at that spray. That's actually funny looking. Oh, big crit. Big crit. Charmander's coming along. Yeah, if Pikachu is technically charged up at the windmill, right? Maybe that was kind of like rare candies or something? Or the game's version of rare candies? I think I might need to heal the team up one more time before we get deeper in the cave. Because we're still right here. Oh, no. And see, Pikachu is just a Zubat clearer, so might as well just keep him going. Oh wow! I forgot how the cave just spams you with Zubats. Like I knew this was coming, but forgot about it for a minute. But they are just all over the place in Mount Moon. But again, Pikachu's one-shotting them, so it's a good experience. I'll take it. Oh, but every 3 steps, though. A little painful. But I'm doing it for the XP. XP is good, can't complain. Alright, yeah, so we're right in the entrance. I'm going to heal it one more time, and then I won't leave the mountain again unless I absolutely have to with an escape rope. I think we should be good. Oh, that's awesome, man. Cyndaquil. That's awesome. So that was the first pick. Me and my daughter were at an arcade earlier this morning, and she got out of the claw machine. She actually got a Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff stuffed animal. We won it. Got it downstairs. She's napping with it now. So I snuck up the stream. But I love getting the kids into Pokemon early. That's awesome. Pretty sure where I'm going right now is not the correct way to go. It's just a little bit of a secret stage. With just a Pokeball. I don't think it's the how you get to Team Rocket exit. Yes. Oh, man. Every step. Oh, Geodude, though. What's up, Geodude? Iconic sprite. Just gonna run from you, Geodude. We don't want that. HP up. HP up. Okay, I'll have to think about that strategically. Who I'm gonna give the health to? Probably Pikachu. Oh, Paris. I think Paris is a rare spawn too. Let's see what this guy wants. Oh man. See, the problem with running into so many Zubats right like this is like I could run out of Thunder Shocks, which I don't want to do. Alright, let's fight this guy. When I see the Team Rocket guys, I always think that they have like graduation outfits on, gowns on. I don't know why I always thought of that though. Obviously you see them here and they have like, their uniforms on, but their sprites on the overworld, they look like they have... Oh, they look like they have graduation caps on. What's up, Jay? I know yesterday you said you didn't like Pokemon, but I appreciate you stopping by. Either way. Did I grab Water Gun on the first floor? I did not. I'm definitely going to go back to the first floor and grab Water Gun, though. Could be helpful when I get Krabby. I don't think Krabby's a great Pokemon, but... Ash did not have a stacked team. If you think about it, Pikachu and Charizard carried Ash. Like, those are his two main guys. Yeah, it's like a pillow plushie Jigglypuff that we got too. It's pretty funny. They also had a Snorlax one. I tried to get that, but you know those claw machines, they once you win once, I feel like you don't win for another like 100 tries. Pikachu 16, and you get quick attack. All right. The team is coming along, and we're leveling up everywhere. Rattata. He hit me with that. Really? I'm missing? Huh. Wow, I missed 3 times in a row. Alright, well, time to switch it out. That's just bad RNG. Oh, 1 crit. Okay. Great switch. Charmander might level up here too. We might get the evolution, which would be sweet. No, I actually think my Twitch is still messed up. I'm live on Twitch right now. I am, but I think it's a black screen, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on my Twitch. I have to go sort that out after this, for sure. Not too sure what's going on over there. I logged out, reset everything, reset my connections to it, but yeah, I'm not really sure what the heck's going on. Alright, let me hit my guys with some potions. At least Butterfree for sure. And potions don't do anything. Let's go back and grab the TMs that I missed. Geodude. Pikachu's getting over leveled. He's 16. But like, I know it looks like he's over level, but I'm telling you, he's a glass cannon. He is a glass cannon. Yeah, I did. I tried logging out, logging back in. I've done that multiple times. I'm gonna try it again, actually. It's just, I don't know what's going on. Not too sure. One sec, I'm gonna try to fix it. The replays are definitely there, but I'm not sure why. Yeah, I agree. I'm with you. I'll probably say, I think it's better to save your rare candies for later in the game too. Just because, think about how much more value, time saving you get for late game rare candies versus early game. You know what I mean? Because like the levels just take so much longer to get to upgrade, so I feel like just a rare candy scales better if you just hold on to them later in the game. I know it's tempting to do early game to get overpowered early, but efficiency-wise, it's probably better to just to save them for the later levels. But I totally agree, there's definitely no over-leveling a Pikachu. I don't know what this guy has, but it's usually like a Sandshrew, Ekans. Oh man, really? Oh, actually good. Good swap. Hit him with an Ember. All right. So you know what that means. Our baby's all grown up. I forgot what the Gen 1 sprite looked like for Charmeleon. Kind of looks like a fighting, more like a fighting type than a fire type. Alright, one sec. Let me just update my team really quickly. Really quick here. Bear with me. I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing this the old-fashioned way, just by updating. Here, 1 second. But I want to keep the team up to date. Now that we got Charmeleon. Swap him out. Alright, updated. Oh no. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. Get lost. Of course, now he has a Zubat. Charmeleon looks strong, though. He'll help us out in some of the later fights. Fight's coming up. Oh man, really? Save the embers. Yeah, I'm live, man. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I don't stream a whole ton, but I've been feeling very nostalgic about Pokemon 30th anniversary, so I decided to do a kind of a nostalgic playthrough, playing as Ash in Gen 1, Red. A little bit of a challenge. See if you can see by my team in the overlay. I've only got Ash Pokemon. Ash found TM1. Is that Bubble? Is that Water Gun, I mean? Mega Punch. Oh, wow. Pikachu can learn it. Charmeleon can learn it. Feel like maybe we save that for Mankey, though? But Mankey might learn it. Look at, I see. I somehow, my memory knew that this rock was here, and it had a secret item there. That is just from decades of playing. I think I checked every side of the rock, but I think it's only that one side that had something, yeah. I gotta put Pikachu in the leadoff spot. Team's pretty healthy. I haven't pulled Pidgey out for a while. Probably should get him back in the mix. Ether, I'm pretty sure, restores the move points, I believe. So, like, you see I have, like, 21 out of 30 Thunder Shocks. I think it gives you a couple. It gives you, like, 5 extra or something. Yeah. But to the point earlier, there's definitely no such thing as a overlevel Pikachu because, again, he takes... He can't really take hits, so... You might see I have like an early level 30 Pikachu, but, you know, someone might wipe him out. Pretty sure this guy has the ground types. Hiker. Should be smart. You know what? Let's get Pidgey back in the mix. Share the wealth. Don't want him to fall behind. Really? Really? Hit him with a couple sand attacks thinking he was going to miss, but that is not... Quick attack, maybe? Yeah, yeah, he's got the... Switching Charmeleon. I think I was supposed to switch him Butterfree, not Charmeleon. No, please. I like the interaction. When I'm playing video games, like even like when I'm playing single player games on modern games, I'm usually like in a party just talking to someone. I don't like to play games solo, so please, please chat. Feel free to chat. So he is a flying type. Do not be shy. Oh, Hiker's carrying the Onix too, huh? Alright, well at least Butterfree's confusion helped me out here. Brock's Onix, I feel like, is... At the time when you're facing him, very strong. Moonstone. Don't think we're gonna need that. Probably could. I definitely could sell some of the items that I'm not gonna need or use too. Let's keep this moving. Geodude. Pretty sure Geodudes are one of the rare spawns here, but we'll run away from that. Oh, tell the cat I said hello. What's the cat's name? So like you're kind of the opposite of Meowth. You understand how to speak cat? All right. Which Pokemon am I least excited to use? Probably Krabby. I'm pretty sure Krabby's kind of weak. Krabby and Kingler. I'm kind of excited to see what the move Guillotine's all about. It's a one-shot KO, but 30% chance. I feel like that could be like kind of fun roll of the dice. But yeah, I think Krabby is just kind of like a meh Pokemon. Oh, Saba? That's an awesome name. I like that. White Ranger's sword? Okay. Eradicate. Let's hit him with a Thunder Wave. Pretty sure Eradicate learns Hyper Beam at some point in time in this game. I think. Like, if you keep Eradicate for that long. Yeah, once Butterfree has the status powers, he becomes even more powerful, which is awesome. Which is awesome. Gotta switch this guy out. I don't want to lose Pikachu this stage. At this stage. Pidgey, come in, clean it up. Oh, man. No! Pidgey's down. After this fight, I'm going to have to heal the whole squad up. For some reason, I thought when Pokemon levels up, they'd get full health back. But it's not accurate. Alright, Pikachu, take a potion. These potions are weak. I guess I... The reason I don't mind using potions outside of battle is because, you know, Ash, every time Ash was fighting his battles, his Pokemon were always at full health. And you don't always see him running back to a Pokemon Center, so I think it's on brand that I just use the potions outside of battle. But he doesn't use any items in battle, so I'm going to stay away from those. We were talking about this last night. We were kind of trying to figure out why Meowth was the only Pokemon that could speak English. But then we also realized that Mewtwo could also telepathically speak English, so that's kind of English. Hey, what's going on, Max? Welcome. All right. There's a lot of Team Rocket here. And you don't have revives either at this stage of the game, so if you get knocked out of the back to the Pokemon Center. I need to run through the whole cave again. There's some stakes. There's some stakes involved in that. See, it's tough having to switch Pikachu out here in the set mode. Uh-oh. Oh, Pikachu's done. Live, live, Pikachu, live! Okay, phew. I'm not trying to find Mew behind the truck this run, sadly. I sadly am not. But Tauros, the Tauros hunt is going to be a fun one for me. It is a memory and something I never did as a kid, so I'm very excited to one, do it. Oh, I misclicked that. One, do it, but also two, just gather some data around it. I'm probably only gonna go for like maybe like another hour and a half or so, and then I'll probably be on again tonight, at the same time tonight. Taking a little afternoon break. Figure I'd at least get through Mount Moon, maybe summon to summon Nugget Bridge, and then come back tonight and fight Misty. See, I'm not looking these up. I just remembered that this little area here would contain an item. I don't know how I remember that. I don't know how those things live in my brain for so long, but they do. Alright, so this guy's going to fight me for sure. So let's give my guys all the rest of my potions. And that's it for potions for today. They're both mine. Yeah, so I'll go for probably maybe like another hour and a half or so. And then tonight at 8:30 Eastern, I'll pop back on. Grimer! So, good news is I can get Grimer. A little bit forgotten, but Grimer and Muck was on Ash's team. Kind of random. Probably one of Ash's most random Pokemon, in my opinion. But we can't get him till I think way later in the game. I think he's in the Pokemon Mansion on the Cinnabar Islands. Yeah, I legally obtained the game for sure. I own hard copies of Red, Blue, pretty much all the my old cartridges I own. But I'm very excited to legally obtain Pokemon Fire and Leaf Green. It's exciting. There's a ledge that cuts off Mount... Oh! I need to watch that video. There is! Yeah, because you technically can't get back to it until you learn Fly, right? At that point in the game? Why is that? I gotta watch that video. If that's the title, I'm definitely searching that. Leech take 1, no being greedy. This isn't gonna matter. Helix? No. Dome? Alright, first person to drop into the chat what I should pick, I'm gonna pick. Because I don't think I need these anyway. Helix or Dome? What do we think? Not gonna matter for my run, either way. Alright, we'll go with the Dome. Oh, so it draws a line to where you can grind. That might make sense. That might make sense. There's a Pokemon lab in Cinnabar Island. It regenerates fossils. Alright, thank you. Is there like one more battle I have to hit here? I feel like there's one more fight. No? That's it? Alright. We made it. So that video that you recommended sounds right up my alley. So is this the edge right here? No, this is not the edge. It's not this, because you can get right back up. What is all this empty space for, I wonder? Like, why is it in the game? Okay, so there's this. TM4. What's TM4? Did I miss? Did someone say water gun was in there somewhere? Did I miss it? Whirlwind? That just knocks a Pokemon out of battle, right? It's kind of useless. I think this trainer up here wants to fight me. Oh, wait, I can't get to her? That's weird. I swear you could fight her. So this is the ledge here, that once you jump over these ledges, there's no going back. I wonder why they decided to cut you off. Because they could have easily put one of these little gates here. Alright, I think we got everything. Don't think we have to go back. So I don't actually have a list of Ash's moves. So I don't think I'm going that detailed. And I don't think I think I'm going to need to have like a little bit of strategy when I take his team into the Elite Four. So. Yeah, Scyther Swords Dance. Such a fun move. Charmeleon's strong right now. So is this where I get Mankey? I promise I'm going to stop asking that. Nope, it's not where I get Mankey. I said it's after Misty. Sorry. Alright. I'm not going to ask that question again until we get to Route 5. I've searched for Mankey in every single patch of grass so far, so I'm going to shut up about Mankey. What's up? That sounds amusing. Don't mock me. This guy's mocking me. What are you doing with your life? Yeah, I'm making an encyclopedia on Pokemon. Bicycle. Oh, I forgot about the bikes. Okay. Bike shop. Is that $1 million? Imagine you have to pay $1 million for a bike. Like what? Actually, you can't even get 1 million in the game. I think 9999. 6 nines is the max cash in this game. So even if you did that, you still couldn't even buy this $1 million bike. This guy's a con artist. Who's selling $1 million bikes to kids? Imagine that. Anyway. We'll come back later. Who's this? Slowbro. Slowbro punch. You blew it again. Alright. Let's just go heal up the squad. Maybe grab some potions, because we got some cash. Actually, you know what? While we're here too, we're gonna store some of our items, because the item system in Gen 1, if you guys don't remember, is not the most intuitive thing. You can actually max out your bag and run out of room for items, which I don't want to run into. It's kind of annoying. Saw $1 million bike, crazy. So this is Bide. So put Bide in there. I don't think I need that. So Mega Punch. Mega Punch is a good one. So we're gonna deposit that though, because we're gonna have to figure out who's gonna get Mega Punch. Because I kind of want to get that to one of the teams soon. This is Whirlwind. No good. You know, I'm just gonna sell the Moonstone. Don't fossils in. We'll keep the Ether. Or deposit the rare candies. We'll come back for those later. HP up. HP up. You know who's gonna get the HP up? Pikachu. Because his health is kind of weak. He needs all the hit points he can get. Beef him up a little bit. It's always good to have an escape rope, I guess. Okay, and we'll go sell the Moonstones because we don't need them. $30 Tauros. That might be tough. Let's see how long it takes to get one. I'm gonna measure that. 30 Tauros sounds crazy. $1 million bike is wild. It really is. I'm gonna report him to the Better Business Bureau for trying to scam people. Moonstones. Wait, they're worth $0? I can pay you $0 for that? Wait. What? That's kind of weak. So, yeah, if anyone filmed the video to buy that bike, no, so you can't because the max money you can get, it caps off at 6.9, so $999,000. $999 is the max you can get for money in the game. I do know that. So even if you did decide to grind out the money for that bike, you can't even buy it because you wouldn't be able to afford it. Game doesn't let you. But I like the idea of a video. I like where you're going with that. You know, I always thought was cool, but kind of pointless, is the fact that you could go in this guy's backyard. Oh, it tells you about the badges. It's good little information. Good little business you're in there. Do you have something in your trash I can take? No. But yeah, you can use this door to give you to the backyard. I don't think there's any point to this door. Like, why? It's a little area in the game. Like, again, devs put this in the game for some reason. So I bet this is scrap. I really feel like this is scrapped content, right? Maybe it's so... No. I don't know. Maybe there was something that was supposed to happen in this backyard and they were just like, you know what, let's cut it at the end. Otherwise, why would you even have the door here? There's a rare candy back there? I feel like you're trolling me. I think you're trolling me. I tried. You got me. Maybe I did it wrong. I don't know. Oh, okay. Gary always just randomly shows up out of nowhere. Let's do this, Gary. Yeah, Bill's Secret Garden. I know about that. It's a rumor from back in the day. Very good. Whoa, 18, huh? I should have had Pikachu first. But Charmander it is. Oh, wow. This Pidgeotto's buff. That's a buff bird. Looks like Pidgeotto's in a bulking phase. Look how big he looks. Wow, he's hitting me hard. Wow, really? He has 1 health left? Okay, at least just hit him with the Ember. Oh no! Ember? Oh, he's getting some extra damage on me here. I don't think Abra can even do anything to me at this point, right? So this is just a free win. Yeah, he tries to teleport out. Abra doesn't learn anything until he evolves. Very painful Pokemon to try to evolve. I don't think. Such a weird design choice for the devs to do stuff like that. I always thought about that. Like Magikarp can use Splash only, and then Abra only can use teleport. Hey, what's going on, Dawn? Welcome, welcome. Alright, what's going on here? Alright, so that's a free kill. That wasn't a crit, he's just hitting that hard. Oh wow, I got to go twice. Oh. Come on, hit it, Ember. Oh, I missed. I used tail whip. Alright, Chamberlain, come back, and maybe we'll get Pidgey some XP here. Yeah, catching Aber is such a pain. Because A, he's rare, and B, he would always just teleport away. Whoa, he just hit me hard. Alright, Pidgey got 13. Oh, you just got a Game Boy yesterday? What Game Boy? Like the original Game Boy? Like, can you only play the original Game Boys, or did you get a Game Boy Advanced? Because that would change my answer. The stratch to catch Abra? Just patience. Determination and patience, pretty much. Link's Awakening, I would say. Really good. Pretty sure there was a Super Mario game for the original Game Boy too. Oh, Kirby's Dream Land. Top tier. The original Kirby's Dream Land. Very, very good. Obviously the Pokemon games. No shock there. I think there was a Super Mario game too, I want to say, for the original Game Boys. I think there's also a Metroid game. Yeah, Silver Crystal Gold. Fun times. And Johto. The Johto region. They added... They built upon it. Gen 3 is pretty good too. I don't know if I've actually done a full-on playthrough of Gen 3. May have to get back to that. Alright, let's take care of Nugget Bridge. This is Nugget Bridge. Beat us 5 trainers and you will win a fabulous prize. I wonder what the prize is going to be. Man. Okay. Let's get Pidgey some love. Getting him to Pidgeotto is going to be important too. It's funny, it's the second time someone's brought up Pokemon Pinball. I actually have Pokemon Pinball sitting right in front of me, the cartridge. I found it at a thrift store. It was like $3 or $4. I didn't have any battery in it though. It takes a AAA battery for the Rumble feature in the game. All right, woohoo, good stuff. Match 2. Now it's serious. Switch to Butterfree here. Yep, Confusion's the move. Super effective. Alright, Ash. Ash is kind of stacking the cash right now. So at least I can have a bunch of potions to take with me on the road. Hyper Fang, strong move. Wow, almost one-shot me. Yeah, Bug is weak against poison in Gen 1. Really spreading the wealth here for XP, which is good. Team is getting stronger. Wondering when Charmeleon and Charizard learn another fire move besides Ember. Probably not for a while. Oh man. Unless I can get this Thundershock off, I'm probably dead. It's Pikachu. Come on. Live. Live. 4, okay. Yeah, Flamethrower is so far away. Fire Blast, you have to beat Blaine, which is after the 7th badge, but that's when Charizard's when I have... Wait, actually, I don't know if Charizard can learn Fly in Gen 1. But Fly, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, like, strong moveset. Maybe Mega Punch goes to Charizard, too? Gonna have to think that one through. I gotta heal these guys up. Quick walk back down to the Pokemon Center. Thank you for the ledge there. Yeah, see, I think you can only learn Fly in yellow. So Fly will have to be Pidgeot when we get there. Thing is about Pidgeot, he can't learn Drill Peck. Drill Peck is so strong. I think Pharaoh can learn Drill Peck. Pharaoh and Zapdos. That's a strong move. See, even that quick attack kicks me for 12. Even at 2 levels higher. Oh, but he got a double hit on him there, so... That's the speed. That's Pikachu's weapon, is the speed. Oh, he does learn Seismic Toss? Okay, that's right. I remember he does that, pulls that move off in the anime a couple times. Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to do Gen 1. Gen 1 has some jankiness to it. It's just kind of fun, makes it a little bit more challenging, makes for good conversation. To think back here of the weirdness. Mankey! Finally found a Mankey. Let's catch him. kidding. Thunder Wave? So that means Mankey is soon. Wild Sprite. He's like just grabbing his ears. Doesn't look like he's just feeling his ears. He's probably they tried to probably make it so he's like flexing his muscles, but it looks like he's just feeling his ears. Congratulations, you beat our 5 trainers and you earned a nugget. All right. How would you like to join Team Rocket? Want to join? See, why does it automatically give me a no? I might join. I might consider. I feel like there must be a ROM hack that lets you join Team Rocket and be the bad guys. That must exist out there. Team Rocket, up to no good. Maggie was the first Pokemon card you owned? That's awesome. I vividly remember opening up a pack where exactly where I was. I was outside of a KB Toy Works. Business doesn't exist. Toy store that doesn't exist anymore. I opened up a pack in my mom's car in the passenger seat, and I opened one of my first couple packs, and I got a holographic Charizard. I'll never forget it. Life-changing moment. Still have that card too to this day. Alright, Smoke Team Rocket. So good. Alright. And there we have it. You can become a top leader at Team Rocket. You know, I would try to join. The game didn't let me. Sorry. Unplayable. Definitely careful. Trying to keep that death count low. Alright. So we're healed up. Let's keep trucking up, trying to make our way to Bill. Play for a little bit longer. Try to make a little bit more progress. Maybe try to set ourselves up for the Misty fight tonight. The showdown. TM45. What do we got in TM45? Thunderwave. Well, don't really need it. Another useless TM from me. For this playthrough at least, I think. Yeah, Abbers are definitely down here live, for sure. Abbers are down there. But sadly, as much as I have pretty much always grabbed an Abra on my playthroughs, because how strong Kadabra and Alakazam are in Gen 1, I'm sticking to my challenge. Only using Ash Pokemon, but believe me, part of me really wants to get Psychic and Recover. The ultimate Gen 1 combo. OP. Powerhouse. Not only could you recover and not only could you self-heal yourself, you had high strong defense against special attacks. And you have one of the hardest hitting moves in the game. Alakazam was literally broken. That Ekans was sneaky tough to take down. Alright, let's keep looking around. Let me hit. I didn't buy potions, did I? You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to sell that nugget. Get some cash. Sell my nugget. 5k. Big money. Let's see. Potions, please. I'll do 10 potions, why not? I don't need the status effect things. Status effect items, no thank you. Let's take some potions, keep it moving. I haven't heard of Yonoid. I'll have to look that up after this. Yeah, I think we all probably fell for that Kadabra piece too. I did the same thing with Graveler before I realized you had to trade them. Same thing with Haunter. Try to get Gengar. The tradable Pokemons are definitely tricky. You ready? Okay. Chop. Did I not heal? I walked all the way back there and I didn't heal. Wow, that karate chop hit hard. What? Wow. Okay, yep. Yeah, the security guard, right? Yeah. That's blocking, that's doing the investigation on Team Rocket inside the house, right? As soon as he moves. Okay. Alright. I can finally get my Mankey. That might be a tonight activity, though, because I'm going to have to wrap the stream up a little shortly here. We can go a couple more. Try to at least get the bill. Oh, no, he lived? Come on. That's... Oh, I lived. Let's go. Thought I was for sure dead right there. Hanging on by a thread. Hit him with one more. Okay. Just gonna avoid some of these trainers just so I can get a quick bill. I'll come back and clean them up a little bit later. I want to at least get the bill. Seems like a good checkpoint or stopping point, so we'll get the bill at least. Of course he crits. Oh. Trading blows here. Super effective. Alright. This is Butterfree though. Oh, poison powder. That could come in handy. Oh, so I have to... Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's actually really helpful. So he comes walking over to me. That's good. I like that. Okay. I appreciate the heads up there. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Yeah, it was fun. We had a little bit of fun last night. Definitely a little grindy for sure, but I think the grind, I don't want to say it's over because there's going to be some grinding, but now we're just plenty of trainer battles and gym battles ahead. Less grinding. I've got my team stacked too. More or less set. We've got to pick up a couple other guys here coming up soon. Soonish. And then of course we're gonna have to release Butterfree at some point. But I think the final team is going to be Charizard, Pidgeot, Pikachu, Muck, Tauros, Kingler. Ultimately, that's what I'm working towards. That Karate Chop hits pretty hard. Wow. Alright, Pidgey, get out there. Actually, Pidgey's not going to be able to do anything here. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely not. Not that Charmeleon's much better against ground, but that's what we're doing. Yeah, cuts on the SSN. I know it says not very effective, but it actually is hitting him decently hard for not very effective, probably because of the level difference. See, and it crit too. Charmeleon level 20. Butterfree level 16. Trying to learn Stun Spore. Can't learn any more for moves. Yes, we will learn Stun Spore instead of String Shot for sure. Gives us some status effects options. Sleep Powder is obviously the best. Alright, so, like you said, I'm going to stick to the bottom here. Ah, okay, so it opens the path. Good looks, man. Good looks. Very good looks. Thank you so much. Good looking out. I mean, I feel like that would be on brand to over level him, so he stops listening to me. Oh, Geodude's got low special. That's why. Okay, that makes a ton of sense. Swap Pidgey. Let's get Pidgeot. I'd like to get Pidgey some more XP. I want Pidgeotto. That is an awesome little trick that you can draw this guy out. I think this is definitely the first run I've did that. Thank you for that tip. That's awesome. Alright, so Pidgey's gonna get a little XP here. Hopefully 15 off that, maybe? Oh no, because they split. Okay. That's fine. So now this is Seismic Toss. Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. Good to have. I wonder who I'm going to teach Seismic Toss to. Can I sneak past this girl? Nope, I cannot. Charmeleon's getting out there against the plant types. Charmeleon's strong, 55 HP, level 20. Okay. Becoming very strong. Not going to be strong against Misty, though, so Pikachu's going to have to be the shining star there. I don't think Pikachu's gonna have too much trouble, but we will see. The question is do I lead off against Misty with Pikachu or not? Level 20. I'll have to think about that one. Oh, the miss sand attack. Oh, and the quick attack. Wow. I wish you could stream off that too. I guess you could stream off the Switch now, right? So that kind of counts. But there's no way to get the old games to your Switch to stream, so kind of misses the point a little bit. Alright. Does she have another Pokemon? No, okay. Alright, last. We'll go clean up the rest of the Pokemon. See, this bridge is here too. I always wonder why this bridge is just hanging out here. Sometimes it feels like this could have been... there must have been more content here, I feel. I don't know for sure, but... maybe it's just telling you that's the easier way to get back, I guess, because you can sneak down the other path. Bill's secret garden in the back there. I forget, which Pokemon is he dressed up as here? Is it like... is he dressed up as... like Ditto? Or Paris, maybe? I'm trying to remember what he was dressed up as in the show. I'll help you out, Bill. This guy was really into Pokemon. He's dressing up as them. Or turning himself into a Pokemon. That's someone who's dedicated to his studies. What's up, Bill? That's a bummer. But he gave us the SSN ticket. What a guy. Oh, we're certainly going to go to that party. Thank you, Bill. I forget, can you use Bill's computer? Is this just a regular computer? Oh, no, it's... okay. That's the teleporter computer. Alright. Bill's secret garden in the back. Always tried to get back there. But I think this is a good little spot to stop. Appreciate everyone showing up and chatting. I will go live again tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So I think that's -5 for everyone. So if you guys want to come hang out and join as I continue the mission to try to beat Gen 1 Red as Ash, I will be continuing a little bit later on. Again, I appreciate you all a ton. Thank you again for stopping by, and we'll pick this up this evening. Have a good day, everyone. See you guys later if you want to come by. Ash Season 1.